Hey, what's up, guys? This is Dragon Ball Z Kai. Today I'm going to try to show you most or all of my LEGO Star Wars custom minifigures that I have made. This might not be up to date if in the future because I'm probably going to be showing more minifigures that I've made since I've got the good shit of Clone Trooper helmets, which I'm going to customize and make some stuff out of. So yeah, I'm going to try to do this kind of quick because I don't want my camera to die. Alright, let's go. So, first off, this is Clone Commando. His name is Sarge. All I did was paint his torso and his helmet to make it look like the Clone Commando from the comic. That's him. And tell me if you want me to go in more depth in any of these figures. This is Clone Trooper from Star Wars: The Clone Wars animated series. His name's Captain Fordo. He has a custom printed area light helmet. And a custom painted torso by me, and I gave him the two red arms and that blaster. And here's the kind of a more view of the helmet. Alright, next is Clone Trooper Dogma from Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Custom painted his legs to look like the template that LEGO uses. Got his arms and painted a little triangle on his torso. He also has a custom area light helmet. So yeah, looks pretty much the same as Fordo. Next is Commander Wolffe, also from the Clone Wars and in Rebels soon. Everything is from his original figure except for his helmet. He didn't have his Phase 3 helmet officially out, so I printed that on a Clone Trooper helmet. Painted that on a Clone Trooper helmet. Next is Captain Rex from Rebels, as he appeared. Painted his most of his legs black and gave him flesh pieces. Painted this little part black here, and tried my best to do that on the back. Also completely painted, almost completely painted, LEGO Phase 3 Clone Trooper helmet. I also gave him recently made his Clone Wars era suit, so just swap out the helmets. And yeah, there's Rex. Next is Commander Gregor, Clone Commando from the Clone Wars series. His head was a stormtrooper head, painted completely white, given this Commander Gregor decal, and then given the detail of the other stuff on the Commando helmet through me. His torso is a decal, and I gave him a gun and this little backpack here. Next is Crosshair from Star Wars: The Clone Wars, the Bad Batch episodes. Yeah, I painted his torso, his legs, this piece, gave him a knife, a sniper rifle, and almost completely painted his head, and gave him this head under because it looked most like his modified head. Next is kind of a made-up character. I didn't make him up. I got this as a Christmas present one year. This is a custom Mandalorian. I believe by Area Light. I'm not sure, but the helmet and the gear looks very much like Area Light, and it has a custom decaled torso. So yeah, he's pretty cool. Next is Darth Revan from Star Wars: The Old Republic. Mainly what I did for him is painted his head, and then put on his hood, gave him a lightsaber. Looks pretty good. Next is Ashrad Het, who was a Jedi during the Clone Wars. He was raised by Tusken Raiders. Pretty much all I did was just miss and match parts, and this Tusken Raider head was actually part of like one of those minifigures that come with the pens, and I just dremelled that out so it would fit on there. So yeah, he's pretty cool. Next is Jorus Cobot from Star Wars. He was a clone of an old Jedi, and who went insane and turned to the dark side after the fall of the Empire. So gave him a little lightsaber and Jedi cloak and everything, made him look old. Next I have Darth Maul as he is seen in the Clone Wars series. Give him a black lightsaber, give him this like little black cloak, the red to show his arms, the to show his like mechanical parts. Yep, that's him. Next is another made-up Mandalorian that I made. Oh, oops. I don't really have a name for him either. but I painted his helmet black and then gave him the black or the green lines here. Gave him this little like double-sided vibro blade and his gun. So yeah, it's pretty neat. Oh yeah, and under his helmet, he has this head from an Indiana Jones set, I believe. Next, I have Galen Marek in his bounty hunter disguise from Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Basically, just Boba Fett body and legs with a blue lightsaber with a black hilt and red arms, and yeah, pretty good. Next, I have Grand Moff Trachta. He was a cyborg, a Grand Moff, whose like mouth and arms were blown off in the Clone Wars, so he was given these prosthetic arms and stuff, so he could breathe and everything. Yep. Next, I have Pre Vizsla from the Clone Wars. Nothing really that special about him except for his custom aerial light helmet and his black lightsaber that I gave him. Everything else is pretty much just normal Mandalorian stuff. Next is a type of Mandalorian I made up. It's called a Mandalorian Saber Guard. So he has like armor on his arms and has like a longer hilted black lightsaber with normal Mandalorian head. That's his head with a jetpack. That's him. Next I have Grand Admiral Thrawn. I gave him a Cad Bane head because that most resembled him. I gave him this hairpiece with the two blue hands and the closest I could get to the white Grand Admiral uniform. Next I have Clone Trooper Kix from the Clone Wars. I did a more in-depth review of him separately, so you can go check that out if you want more info on him. But yeah, this is actually one of my favorite customs that I've done to date. It's very good, and I'm very proud of it. I was using the Clone Army Customs heads that I showed you. Here's kind of another made-up figure. This is just kind of a made-up Imperial Inquisitor that I made. It has a Clone Wars helmet, just completely black. Gave him this lightsaber and like that. His head's just black. There's that. And then the last one is, it's alright, but this is a custom, what's it called? Like Darth Starkiller or Lord Starkiller. Basically Starkiller after the bad ending of Star Wars: The Force Awakens, where he turns into a Sith Lord. So yeah, that's all of my Star Wars custom minifigures. I might have missed one, but oh yeah, I guess this counts. But here's Airborne Trooper. Nothing really that special about him. He has a custom aerial light head, and I gave him this backpack. But besides that, none of the rest of them are really custom worthy. I mean, they might be like mismatch of parts, but these are mainly like the main custom ones. Not all these are painted. Some of them are just like purist that I just, put together. So yeah, thanks for watching. Expect a lot more LEGO Star Wars videos because that's what I'm kind of interested in doing right now, making more like clone troopers like these guys that you see on screen. Using the custom clone trooper helmets, the blank ones. So yeah, that's it for today. This is Dragon Ball Z GTK, signing off. Goodbye.